الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه كما يحب ربنا ويرضى والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Now today we are going to look at letters or letters that look alike but have a slight difference when writing them. For example, there are those whose structure might look the same, but with a slight mistake, a slight change, rather. There are those who are exactly the same, but the difference is in dots. Now, the first letters that look alike are Alif and Lam. Alif and Lam are both represented in the same way when they are in a word. But the only difference is that Alif cannot be joined with any letter after it. Alif can only be joined with any letter before it. For example, it will come from this side. Let's assume that's the letter. That will be Alif. If it is, that is Alif. That is Alif. For Lam, Lam and Alif are both represented by this stick as you see it, like number 1. For Lam, the difference is that it will go this side. The moment it goes, it makes a bend, automatically that is a Lam. This is Ya'u with Alif. The moment it goes like this, then this is Lam. I think we are together. Lam goes this side. Alif stops here. Alif doesn't accept any letter to be joined on it when it is going this side. The moment it is joined, then this is Lam. But on the stick, they can be the same. The moment it does like that, then it changes into what? Lam. I think we are together. Alif and Lam are represented by a stick when they are in a word. The other letters that are represented on a bend, but with the change in the position of dots, are letter Ba'u, Ta'u, Tha'u, Nun, and Ya'u. I think you are seeing them. These letters are all represented on a bend just with the dots. For example, the bend moves like this. I think we shall need a big marker which has a big pointing position. Ba'u, all these letters are going to be represented on this bend with dots. If it is put up one like this, automatically that is Nun. They put 2 down, that is Ya'u. They put 2 up, that is ta'u. They put 3 up, that is tha'u. They put 1 up, that is nun. Which other letter? Those are the letters. Ta'u. Tha'u. Tha'u is there. Ba'u. They put 1 down, that is ba'u. I think you are seeing them. They are represented on a bend like that. You just have to know the position of dots. If they are 3 up, then on a bend, then that is tha'u. If they are 2 up, then that is ta'u. If they are 2 down, then that is ya'u. Letters which have different symbols, but when on a bend, they are just represented by their dots. I think we are together. And all these letters, if one of them comes at the end, it will go back to its origin. For example, if it is this ba'u, it will come back and be ba'u. If it is ta'u, it will be ta'u. If it is ya'u, it will come back and be what? Ya'u. I think we are together. Those are the letters that look alike with a slight change in the position of what? Dots. Are we together? The other letters that look alike but with a slight change on the way they are represented on a bend are Ain, Ghain, Fa'u, Qaf, Mim, Waw, and which one? Ain, Ghain, Fa'u, Qaf, Mim, Waw. All of them are represented by zeros on a bend. Zeros. How? Like that. Like that. Like that. But for mim, as we have seen, this is fa'u, this is qaf. Fa'u and qaf changes in dots, but the way they are represented in the bend is the same. For mim, here you have seen, the bend, it moves like this, like this, like this. For mim, it will be like this. Okay? Here, it is like what? Anya yasomako kanana kanana. Zibera bwezityo. Aha. Neka mimko, it has to be changed. I think you are watching how it goes. So, you will not find any dot here, but that one will be a meme. For wow, it will be a 0 like this. But in front of it, it must not be joined with any other letter. Where wow is, it must be the last one. If the word is still going, then another letter will start from here. The K0 will look the same, but this thing down will go to represent what? Wow. For Ain and Ghain, they might not look like zeros. They move like sort of a triangle. Ain and Ghain, they move like this. Like a triangle. Not necessarily. It is like a zero, but in a triangle what? Form. Are we together? Is there anyone left behind? So, you just see dots. If it is not there, then you know that is Ghain. Ain. If you see it, then that is Ghain. For Fa'u, Qaf, what? You just see dots. Now, on our Yasalna, if it is Yasalna, we go to Dars number 10. Open page 10. Page 10. That is where you are going to find that lesson. What about the other letters? The other letters, I think, resemble themselves as they are. Sin and Shin. Swad and Dwad. Twa'u and Dhwa'u. We might not look into them that much. That is what you have to understand. To prove that you have understood this, you just go to lesson, rather page number 10. That is where you find those things. We are not going to look at Hamza now. We shall look at Hamza in particular, insha'Allah, as we go on. Is there anyone with a question before we proceed? Now, tuddayo kakati ewaffe. Tubadde tulaba ennyukuta ez'enjawulo naye nga zifaanaganamu, nga bw'oba teweetegereza tomanyi kijawulo emu ku ginne waakyo tokitegeera. Ennyukuta gye tusoose okulaba ye alifu ne laamu. Zonna zikiikirirwa na kati. Kati bwe kati kamutip. Naye bwe kakoma wano ne katatambula kudda eno, eyo ebeera alifu. Bwe kava eno ne kajja ne kayitawo, eyo ebeera efuuse laamu. Bwe kava eno bwe kati ne kajja, eyo ebeera efuuse laamu. Bwe kakomaawo, eno ebeera eri alifu. Lwaki? Alifu teyungibwako nnyukuta ndala yonna mu maaso gaayo eno, naye ate bagiyungawa emabega waayo, eyo alifu. Ne bw'olaba wano waliwo kano akantu ka kaafu, alifu, ne bakomaawo. Okufuula kano laamu bakola bukozi bwe bati ne bongera kaafu, eba efuuse laamu. Ennyukuta endala ezifaanagana baa'u, taa'u, thaa'u, nuun ne yaa'u. Ekizaawula kiki? Butonyeze. Gwe olulaba obutonyeze bubiri wansi otegeererawo nti eyo kiki? Yaa'u. Bw'olaba obutonyeze bubiri waggulu otegeererawo nti eyo taa'u. Bw'olaba akatonyeze kamu waggulu otegeererawo nti eyo nuunu. Bw'olaba akatonyeze kamu wansi otegeererawo nti eyo baa'u. Naye nga zonna ku luno olulayini zonna baziwandiikako. Ennyukuta endala ezifaanagana ain, ghain, faa'u, qaf, mim, waawu. Zonna ziringa eziri ku buziro bwe buti, naye waliwo ezikyukamu. Ndowooza olaba kati bw'oba ossaako miimu ate ko keefuula bwe kati. Ate wano lwa butaweera, kakati ab'oluzungu be banaamanya, naye muno ne haa'u naye erabika mwegendera. Kati yo haa'u ate yo bwejja esigala ogiraba esigala eyitwamu emirundi ebiri nebeera kiki haau ebeeramu wakati ng'esazeemu. Kati miimu akantu kano tekava eno bwe kati ko kakyuka ne kajja bwe kati n'eryokedde eno. Ayin oba gayin ko kakyuka ne kaba nga ka triangle nga bw'okalaba. Kati wano faau ne qaafu butonyeze bwe bwawula bwotyo. Kati ate bw'oba olabye ayini togamba ate agayini eriwa, katonyeze ke kajja okujja eyebeere kiki agayini. Kati bwe kasigala bwe kati eyo otegererawo nti miimu. Bwe kasigala bwe kati otunula bwoti olinda bulinzi katonyeze oba bubiri efuke kaafu oba ebeere kiki faau. Haau yo bwetyo bwejja, bwetyo bwejja eyitamu buyisi. Ndowooza mugiraba bulungi, naye eringa kaziro naye bwe bweyitamu emirundi emeka ebiri. Naam, nyukuta ki endala? Ndowooza tewali esigadde. Ziri endala era ziba zeezo zisiini, tewali. Twagamba ako ke kabonero ka siini. Keeko kiki butonyeze busatu ng'efuuse kiki bwe kutabaako ng'esigalirawo ng'ebeera siini. Tezirina sitoole y'amaanyi. Twau dhwau zo zaalibadde mu zino, naye ate zo zirina akatwe, zirina akatwe waggulu nti twau. Ogiraba? Kerina kali. Ate swadi erinanga kano akantu bwe kati bwejja bwetyo. Kati toyinza gamba nti efaanana pozi nga bataddeko akaki. Kati ziri endala zo nnyanga ogirabirawo nti eno swadi, eno siini, eno ki. Kitegese bulungi. Kati kiringa kaafu ne laamu. Kaafu eriyo kano akantu kayo kali bwe kati, ate tekafaanana muza. Ennyukuta ndowooza gye tuba tulabira ddala nayo hamuza eno erina lwejjayo ng'etudde etera okutuula ku nnyukuta bbiri. By the way, etuula ku nnyukuta, erina lwetuula ku nnyukuta eya waawu, erina lwetuula ku nnyukuta eya yaau, erina ne lwetuula ku nnyukuta eya alifu, nejja wano hamuza. Weebeera yeebeerawo, weebeera yenna gwetuddeko emubikka yeebeerawo. Ne bwejja wano neebeera wano bweti yeebeerawo, naye ng'esinziira ku sipeeringi yaki y'ekigambo. Tebamala gagityebeka butyebesi nti eno engeri gy'eryamuza kabaka era esinziira ku kiki ku kigambo, era mwetali tesobola kukola ki kubeerawo. Wa barakallahu fikum wa jazakumullahu khaira wa kathara Allahu min amthalikum. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Allah